Today, we're going to approach the issue of ethics and values in design. The first question is, why are ethics relevant in design? The answer to this question is based on the talk by Batya Friedman, a professor of the University of Washington, and an article by her colleague Jed Gispan. To begin with, we shall state that humankind doesn't exist separately from technology. Moreover, technology is fully integrated into our daily life. Therefore, we shall avoid any possible harm, either physical or moral, to protect ourselves. Designers have been engaged with this issue recently to consider how to implement ethics into spheres where technology prevails. But what is ethics and what is not? The key point here is that not all ethics is the same. It means that different social groups judge things differently. So it's next to impossible to implement the same design to everyone. As societies develop, new ethical frameworks appear, addressing the questions on how to make design adaptable to various cultural and personal contexts. Having been engaged with the issue of how to integrate the ethics and human values into design, Batya Friedman evolved a design method called the value-sensitive design. Let's take a look at the fundamental points of Batya's approach. The first one states that technology constantly interacts with humans. So while designing a new device, for example, it's crucial to bear in mind its ethical background. Technologies has values, so we cannot look at technology without any human contexts. Design matters, design solves problems. At the same time, it's not possible to do the right design. When it is right for one social group, it's wrong for another. Be accountable for progress, not for perfection. Do what you do and make life better. And if we look at the next slide, we'll see a list of some human values and levels to approach the human experiences, with range from the individual level up to the global one. While the individual level deals with personal issues such as health, the global projects contribute to the major problems such as consideration of genocide. The thing is that each value might contradict another one. Thus, human welfare might affect privacy, and so on. So while observing, a designer needs to predict these perspectives and find the necessary balance between values. Thus, Batya's ideas are to reshape our experience of being human conscious to contribute to our society. Thank you.
Okay, so we're choosing metaphor car for the next part. From the article, we can say it be used as a toolkit for supporting generative metaphorical design thinking around information systems for international justice. And there are some case study includes hospital, theater, museum, company, and laboratory. Actually, metaphor car can be used in a range of contexts and domains, and metaphor cars as a generative design toolkit, it provides new ways of seeing. They create opportunities to view objects or phenomenon as something different, and its main function is understanding. There are four-step process to use metaphor car. First is familiarize, which means understanding our target group, to listen their story, to figure out the background and the problems. Second step is metaphorize, which means working within a deep metaphor. And participants are able to explore a broad range of themes. Third step is concretize, which means making metaphor cars. And first step is explore, which means bring metaphor car into design research. So how could metaphor car be used in our design project about elderly loneliness? Well, metaphor car can be used in exploration and ideation parts. First, we need to make our own metaphor card to help us to define our case study. Actually, for elderly loneliness, it's a long-time social program. It always be linked with serious health conditions. No matter the society or our governments, they both need to treat this program seriously. But in the context of coronavirus, this social program becoming worse and worse. So maybe in the beginning, we think this case study is about group level or a social level. But through using metaphor card, we find it should be a global level program. So it helps us to figure out the background, which will influence on our next design process. And using metaphor card helps us to understand the target groups, the stakeholders, and the feature, and some important but muted aspects. Well, which can help us to know the whole range of this global program deeply. Well, we still find some shortcomings about this 2K when we try to use it into our design process. First, metaphor is abstract. Maybe we couldn't see the connection between their daily activities and the ideas they generate using metaphor card. And sometimes metaphor is hard to define. So it's not clear how to ensure designers interpret participant contributions within the complicated social conditions. Well, thanks for watching our video.